Somebody hit me up early and was like, Rod, does being chosen block you from having true love and, you know, having bad dreams? So I thought it was a good question. And, you know, if it's something that you want to go ahead and hit me tap into, man, stay tuned. It's a 2-part video. So let's go. The first thing I want to address is that it's really impossible to be blocked from love. All of these emotions and characteristics and traits, good or bad or indifferent, whatever way you see it, it is all a collective sum of what makes us up. And a lot of this shit isn't even everything. So with that being said, as far as love and chosen ones go, you've always attracted love. Everybody attracts love. Even people who are on the darker side or live more in their darker side, everybody attracts love. As for the chosen ones though, for spiritual ones, the divine people, those who are seeking the truth is what I like to call it. You on this journey. The biggest thing, and I promise you, this is driven in all of my videos when I'm teaching y'all on the surface level about stuff. This is about you loving yourself. If you have not mastered self, the good and the bad, I promise you, you will have certain questions that, I mean, honestly, to me, this is a very shallow question. I have to put that out there, but I will address it because I know everybody is at a different place. But as far as love goes, you got to realize that this is about you. This is not about you having somebody come in to validate how you don't feel about yourself, because that's what most people look at love like. Most people begin in relationships and they want the person outside of them. They want to make the girl want the guy, or the guy want the girl to be damn near their daddy or their mama. They want a person to come in and fill all these voids that they didn't have from childhood. So they want to put you through shit because they ain't have a dad. I didn't have a mom. So let me see if you really love me, you will stay. And the only reason a person got this mindset is because they had abandonment issues or some shit that has bled over into their adulthood that they experienced as a child, and they trying to fill that void instead of, you know what I'm saying, just dealing with it within self. Because some shit you not gonna get a conclusion, you're not gonna get closure about. So again, love chosen ones, spiritual gang, whatever you reside with. What I'm telling you is that once you love yourself, you're going to attract the type of love that you're looking for. Don't expect nothing outside of nobody else that you don't have. It's not fair to nobody else and yourself. And this is why people repeat these cycles, you know what I'm saying, of looking for something, but they can't find it. Because it's all got to be within you. The problem is not finding love for you. The problem is not even who you with. It's the evolution. Have you evolved? What have you become? Or are you you got to be honest with yourself. Are you fucking stagnant? Are you still in a place where you have been yourself? And I know somebody probably did something. It probably has been a collective of shit that put you in the situation that you're in. Whether you're homeless, whether you're looking for a job, whatever the case may be. But what I'm saying is that if we really look at this shit, can we be honest? Hit that like button and put a 1 in the comment, and we can be honest and say a lot of the shit that we have been through as far as love, as far as the people we have attracted into our lives, is based on the way that we have not loved ourselves. Some of y'all asses, bro, y'all ain't got y'all hair cut, done, styled in years. You used to do this shit. You used to always take care of yourself, but for some reason you have let yourself go. Maybe some of you starting to eat too damn much. Letting ourselves go. So I'm telling you, when we get into this habit of practicing self-love, love is not going to be a problem on the external, because for one, it's certain shit I don't have to explain, but you're going to be doing the work. Which is why if you don't understand what to do, you need to get your consult. That's the only reason I have consultations. My consultations, I love the people who want to support. I love the people who just want to spend money to say they help Rod Will or whatever that is, but I don't need it. My consultations are for people who are actually struggling. So please don't book a consultation with me if you don't got nothing going on, if you don't have genuine questions, if you're not trying to get nowhere. And with that being said, if you do need help and you need some guidance, the book with me is in the comment section. If you want to reach out to me on Facebook or whatever, if you're trying to, you know what I'm saying, get comfortable before you spend whatever you got to do, is in the description box. But with that being said, I'm going to move on to dreams, because I already laid the foundation for the love aspect. And I'm keeping it brief, and I'm going to sum it up again by saying, when you start really, truly loving yourself, you can, when people come into your life, you can put the value you deserve on your life, and you will know what that value is. And what I suggest you do is, when people come into your life, if they not treating you, and this gonna only work if you actually doing the self-work, if they not treating you how you would treat yourself, if you know you don't do certain shit that you need to do for yourself, don't expect nobody else. But if you know you take care of yourself, if you know you invest a lot into yourself, if you know you invest a lot of money into yourself, a lot of time into yourself, just reading books and self-seeking things out, don't you dare let no motherfucker come into your life and don't pour into you more than what you give yourself, because there is no reason. If somebody can do the same thing you do for yourself, think about this shit realistically and logically. Why do you need them? You don't even need a person that can do for you what you can do for yourself. So if you can't attract people and bring people into your life, or make people stand on the fact that if you're going to come into my life, I need you to treat me how I treat myself and better. That's what a friend is to me. And then once you do that, love will not be a question. It won't be a problem. You'll attract what you want, and you'll be able to discard the shit that you don't want. So to move on, we're going to go into the dreams. And there's no dream that is bad. And first, hit that like button if the last shit I resonated hit with you. And share this shit with somebody too, man, because it be the thing. Don't hide and hold all this info to yourself. Spiritual warfare and all this shit, people trying to really understand this chosen one, this spiritual journey, whatever we want to call it. It's a lot of people. So if you know somebody who is on this journey as well, share this with them, because they might get something out of this video that you couldn't give them. I appreciate you. So with that being said, though, the dreams, there are no such thing as a bad or a good dream. What I need you to understand, and what I've been teaching y'all, is that this is a spiritual journey. You spirit first. You're a spirit first, and then the body. You know what I'm saying? The spirit is what gives the body its life. I've been saying this shit, bro. When I was about 18, I realized that I would think about shit, and I would ask the questions like, what the fuck is it that make us move? Now, I would even tell my homeboys and shit this shit. Like, what is it, though, that it makes us do this shit? That's your spirit, okay? I'm getting to the dreams, but I need you to just stick with me. Your spirit is what animates this thing, right? Which means that you're not even this body. I know we be so attached to this shit, and I know even in the last point I talked about self-love. Yes, you got to do that for self, but it's the balance of understanding. I'm not of this world, I'm in it. So yes, you enjoy the shit that comes with it, but understanding your dream state is very important, because your dream state is more realer than the actual fucking reality that you're in. All right. What do I mean by that? The spirit world, the astral world, which is what we're really referring to, that's where the fuck you're at when you sleep. That's where the real world is. That's all right. So say when we die, you go to sleep. That was not what I meant to say, but it's a reason why I said that, because I'm gonna flip that. They say when you sleep, you die, right? When you sleep, you dead. So in that state, when you're dreaming, what I want you to understand, and you should have been taking notes. I'm not telling niggas to take notes. If you're a student, you doing that. But that's where you actually going. The astral world. That is the true you. That's the true world that you are building for yourself. So you gonna have dreams that show you shit, especially if you really tapping in and you really are like pure as far as what you seeking out in this journey. You gonna have dreams. Some of y'all probably have dreams of friends, people that's close to you, Some of y'all probably be having dreams of people that y'all wanted to fuck, or have fucked. I'm just keeping that shit G. A lot of different things. So what I need you to tap into is what you're seeing in these dreams, and don't humanize it. What do I mean? I'm gonna link a video in the comments about when I talked about God versus humans, because it's levels to it. But what you got to understand is your dreams are talking to you. All this shit is talking to you. Even when you in the sleep state, which what we call awake, when you are fucking walking around, shitting, eating, talking, whatever you do, right? That in itself is like a dream state. But what I need you to really understand is that when you have these quote unquote bad dreams, or whatever you may deem them to be, they're not bad dreams. These are all messages. There's no such thing as good and bad. It's only how you perceive it. I'm not telling you to go out here and do one thing opposed to the next, but what I'm saying is, if you pure of heart, it shouldn't even be a question on if something's good or bad. So that's why Rod Will is here telling you your dream, the bad dreams you have are not bad dreams. Take your human self out of it. Because a lot of times, like, what's a bad dream? You think about this shit. What was it? Because you was chased by some monsters and they ate you, or somebody was shooting at you in a dream, you thought you got shot or some shit, or whatever the fuck. Whatever you think that bad dream was, what you got to understand, the dream is full of symbols and scenarios and just like different shit a lot of times, but it's meant for you to take control of it. When you know how to take control of your actual dreams, and when you know how to, because you already conscious in there, you wake up knowing what the fuck you dreamed about. You were there. It's real. It's realer than what the fuck you were seeing here. You was there. But the thing is understanding what the fuck you saw. So if I have a dream about somebody I fucking know in my life right now that's been devious towards me, they've been doing this and that. Like, I've had dreams of people, bro, that I know. It was a circle of people, and they was talking and saying shit and doing shit, and I knew when I was in that astral realm of things, and this was probably some shit that had happened in the past, or was going on in the present, but I knew from that dream, when I saw these circle of people talking and chanting and all this shit, that it was some spiritual warfare going on, and people was coming against me that I knew personally. So I'm just giving you a scenario. That could have been a bad dream. Like, the shit, I'm not gonna go into detail, but the shit I saw people was trying to do and shit like that, bro. Like, I know, I see shit that people don't think I see or need to see. But I could have took that as a bad thing. But spiritually, and people ask me what I am, I'm an occultist. I go beyond the surface of things. I'm looking for a million messages in one thing, because it's so much shit that I can learn and see within one aspect of a thing. So when I'm in this astral realm and I see people that I know didn't have my best interest or whatever, I move differently in the 3D based off that. So that's what I'm hoping I'm making sense. If I'm making sense, hit that like button and tell me it makes sense in the comment. But that's what you have to do as far as your dream. Bad or good, whatever the fuck you calling it, you gotta take control of this shit, which really leads back to my point in the first place. It's a self journey. Don't mean be selfish, because you can't do this shit by yourself. But what it does mean is that you put yourself in a position to where you have control over yourself so much that you make better decisions. Because we all fuck up. We all do things. There's gonna always be something to be indifferent about. But as long as you are taking control and being more assertive about these things that you're learning, which is why I hope you, like I said, you've been taking notes, because your dream should be a message only to you. All y'all got different dreams. I'm gonna have a different dream. Some of us may have different dreams or the same dreams, you know what I'm saying, at a point in time. But the purpose of your dreams and all this shit as a chosen one and a spiritual person is for you to be tapping into this shit, because it's all speaking to you. So with that being said, I think I'm pretty much done with this. If you subscribe to me, I appreciate you. If you new and you watching for the first time, or you've been watching a few of my videos and you just like, man, I don't really want to hit the subscribe button, I hope that this video right here was good enough to give you a reason to subscribe, because I'm always dropping game and gems for you. So with that being said, man, hit that red button and make that like button do that little sparkling shit. And with that being said, man, it's your boy Rod Will giving you that real you can feel, because real shit is what I done seen and what I done live. I hope you make it a great day, because no matter what's going on in your environment, you have the ability to make that shit. You already know what it is.